Hi, y'all. Sorry that the music was kind of overlapping there, but hopefully it wasn't too bad. To Trickster, thanks so much for your being the first spawning today. Also, Skywampa, good to see you. Alrighty. Hopefully everyone's doing well. We are going to be getting Paladin up to 50 at minimum today. We'll see how far we get, but yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well. It's been too long since I got to play Final Fantasy last. I do know that there is an event going on right now. I don't know if we'll do it today. We might. But we'll be able to get some good leveling done today. Pickaxe of the Stars. That is a crazy big... that's pretty cool looking. Oh, like all digitized. So we'll finish our hunt log today. We'll also do daily dungeons and stuff. Did anybody else want to join for daily dungeon runs before we jump into it? Been pretty productive today, though. This is what, our third stream of the day? That's not too shabby. Got like something under my nails bothering me. Just over push. I'm all right. Trust me, I am more than happy to enforce boundaries. But how are y'all? How's everybody doing? 3 streams in a day is lengthy. It's not too bad. I had a very nice nap, to be clear. Like I took a great nap after the morning stream. So it's not like I've just been like going. I probably took like a 2-hour nap, give or take. Oh, I should consume egg. Why is this only spawning one skeleton at a time? Oh, there it goes. So taking the big dog here, taking big naps. I mean, I'm always taking big naps. That's my natural state of being. Is nap. Next L1, hello, not too bad. Oh yeah, how was y'all's Soulbound session today? Did y'all have a good time with Soulbound? What'd y'all get up to? This mission is like really stingy with the skeleton summons. Almantis, hi, good to see you. Still waiting for the eventual completion of M1 or M12S. Oh, is that the new ultimate raid? Things look helpful because mechanics are all puzzles. Or savage, that's right, it's called savage raids. Now I haven't seen anything of the new Kefka stuff. I vaguely heard about it, but I haven't seen anything about it. Top tier raiders are all hard stuck and not having a good time. Oh no. See, I feel like that would be the most enjoyable for the viewers though. Like people that are like watching their streams and stuff is like having to watch them just racking their brains over having to deal with some kind of crazy bullshit. And them just being like, ah! Yeah, I don't consider that a spoiler thing, because if I was gonna do Savage raids, which I'm sure I will at some point, I think, but if I'm gonna do Savage raids, those would be the kind of things that I'm like, I'm gonna look this up and do research before the stream, or before we even attempt it. We're gonna sit down and research the fuck out of this. They're testing emoting the boss? Wow, it's that bad, huh? They're like, I don't know what the fuck is supposed to... I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. Might as well try emoting him, maybe that'll work. I have to kill 5 of these fuckers? We're trying to figure out phase 3, which includes Edith and Cass at the same time with Captain. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Why are they combining bosses? What kind of fresh hell is this? Kefka's taking control of Omega? Ugh. Well, that's no good. Are these little babbies? Are these little babbies? I love little babbies. One or more players is new. Oh! Try to keep up. Missed my turn. I won't go too crazy because they're little. Even though they're the DPSs, so we can afford to kind of just drag them. What's been my favorite job story so far? Dark Knight? Yeah, probably Dark Knight. Yeah. Almost there. We'll stop here. I mean, I really like Dragoon. Dragoon was very, very good. But Dark Knight, I think, was particularly special. Wait. Lord of the Cheese, hello there. Well, it does sound like Kepka be given his proper due then. Finally pulled the trigger, started your Final Fantasy 14. Let's go! Skywampa, let's go! What data center did you end up on? Dynamis. Okay. Well, if you'd like, we could travel over there the next time you're on. That way we could add you on, like, the link shell and everything. And friends list and all that jazz. He has to travel to us. Okay. Can he travel to us? He can. Cool. Well, then in that case, Skywampa, whenever you'd like to travel to Crystal Goblin, feel free to come and pay us a little visit. That way we can help you on your adventures. Kamile's getting married? What? To who? And congratulations. If it's a time of year variable, care to come? I would love to come to a wedding. That sounds like fun. It would be very funny if the weddings in this game had like a percentage chance to basically turn into a Steven Universe event, where like you do a wedding and like it has like a small percent chance to spawn a raid boss. Could you imagine? Yeah, I'll have to dress up. Like, you're out there getting married and fucking, like, Gaius von Bowser shows up and just goes into, like, a whole cutscene. He just starts talking. Scratcher. They're doing scratchers? Is it for the event going on right now? Oh, it's always there. Ah, yeah. I forgot. You get 50% more now. Oh! Well, I'll have to go participate in that, because I do like gambling. The less responsible, the better. Did you do the quest first? I will. We're not gonna do that till a little later. I think we'll get to 50 first, and then we'll go. I got 2 levels from that. That's so silly. Well done. Best Menatire and Olda, you say? Sounds like my kind of joint. Gambling, I'm in. Only if it's irresponsible, though, because otherwise, what's the fun? It's Tankaroo! Next up, we're off to East Shroud. Oh shoot, I should go pick up my journal. Do I have a journal? Oh, I do have a journal. Never mind, I already have one. Cool. That'll be nice, because then we'll be able to turn it immediately. Oh, Hawk's on too. Nice. I guess that would make sense. Yeah, I guess we'll do frontline. And then after frontline, I'll do my hunting log, which should get me to 50 or very, very close. And then once we hit 50, we can do all the other dailies. Alright, what am I hunting? Prince and the cohort Esquires. Tell me something good, peeps. How's life? Anybody else going to see the Amazing Digital Circus finale in theaters tomorrow? I am. Hopefully it won't be terrible. I'm not worried about the show. I'm more worried about the audience. Boring. Lightning horse? Sure. Second daughter, how you doing? Lucas, the redhead Morgan shared the Slayer video. Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoy it. You got work. Fair. Audience can't be worse than Minecraft. That's hopefully true. I mean, I saw clips of the Minecraft crowd. Makes me really glad I don't work in movie theaters anymore. I used to work in movie theaters. That was like one of my longest jobs that I had. I did that for like 3 years. I do not miss that at all in the slightest. People were so fucking rude. That white mage just killed herself, but you know, whatever. Looking forward to Tall Bun, Very Short Listener. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. I too look forward to this. Why is... That was not in the right place. I thought that was gonna be a duel. I thought it was gonna be a duel. Second Tanner, I hope you and Mornington are both doing exceptionally well. Boy, howdy, do I love getting myself killed. I feel like no crystals are spawning next to us, and it's really weird. We also keep getting squished. I still got like 30 seconds on that. So you play Paladin PvP? I just play whatever class I happen to be leveling. I would say I'm a pretty god-awful Paladin in PvP. Oh, we got all the small crystals. I'm contributing. Yeah, yellow should be diving red if they were smart, but they're not smart. Oh, I couldn't Shellatron fast enough. It's like, I get yellow doesn't want to win, but why they gotta make it our problem? Because if we were smart, we'd be squeezing red. Yeah, we did Omega. Yeah, we have done all of the raids for Stormblood. The only thing we haven't done for post Stormblood really is like optional content is the four lords. No, I haven't watched any of the raids. I just heard about it, like literally in the stream. I hear Kefka's giving the best and brightest a run for their money. It is funny to hear, though, that there's content that's, like, so difficult that people that are, like, experts at the game are just walking up and being like, I don't know, man, have you tried emoting at him? Which is, like, that's very funny to me. There's a level of implied desperation there, which is impressive. Haha, I got you, bitch. It's weird that in this mode your score goes down. Oh my God, we won! We won. That's so fucking funny. Oh, Yellow, you bunch of dumb bastards. Oh, dude, Yellow threw that so hard.
Peasant!
That's so funny. They fucking threw that crazy hard. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, Kobe Burn, hi, how are you? Hugh, greetings. I have a question. Do you think CA is doing the 4th campaign like there are? I would doubt that. It's not impossible. I'm not going to say it's impossible by any means. But I would be very surprised if Creative Assembly was going to do like another large campaign. Like in the game. I think once they kind of gave up on the Realm of Chaos campaign as side content, and they were like, we don't really want to do that anymore. I think that was kind of found in A rank. I think that was kind of the death knell for the side campaigns. I need to learn how to type in PvP chat. Doing frontline already? I still can't believe he won that. That was so funny. Oh, that was... Oh. That was genuinely the funniest shit I've seen in the hot minute. Like, goddamn, they threw that so hard. Nice. How am I doing on Tombstone? I'm doing good on Tombstones. Alright. That's nice. Alright. Gonna do hunts for a bit. That was such a goddamn funny PvP match. Just bro, if I was yellow, I would have been. I mean, if I was red, I would have been molding at the end of that. They were so obviously ahead that entire time. Yellow, it seemed like Yellow literally just had no idea what they were doing. They were just running around with their thumbs up their butts, not giving a damn. God damn, that was funny. No, too far south. For the End Times campaign, yeah, I don't think the End Times campaign is going to be like a separate mode. I think it'll be like a modifier you turn on, kind of like how the, you know, kind of like how the End Times or the Crises work now, where you're able to just kind of turn them on and off. I suspect it'll work like that. I don't think it's going to be like some big elaborate separate mode with like cutscenes and all that other stuff. I'm hoping it'll have like bespoke art, and maybe they'll do like cutscenes for like when they trigger. That would be kind of nice. But I don't think they're going to be separate entire modes now. I need one more big angry tree. You don't want to turn the gash on? Well, too late, buddy. He's got a bone just for you. Okay, there we go. Next up is Morbles, which are a little further in. I literally saw them earlier. Wait, are they in Larkskull or Silfland? They're in Larkskull. Okay, so I'm going the wrong way as the real answer. They're there. One of the Ultimate teams, no CCH, put up a text on their screen between lockouts in Japanese. Someone translated it. The team is arguing. That's very funny. They're just like, we are currently having disagreements. There's something that's very iconically adorable about the way the Japanese like describe certain, like when they describe something that's happening and they translate it, and it translates it like the language is so formal. It just makes it very, very funny. Yeah, Hugh, I hope so as well. Alright. What am I hunting here? Mud puppies. Lake cobras. Is that it? Oh no, I also need Gygus Cuckoo. Yeah, the serpents and the Gygus will fight here. Oop. Stop it. Have I seen the new 40k phases? No, I haven't watched too much about the new rules yet. I am curious about them, admittedly. Just sent you an image. Kissing phase. It's funny. I mean, that would truly make 40k the best tabletop game ever made if there was a mandatory kissing phase with your opponent. There would no longer be disputes. Have you seen Engine of Sin? It's basically 40k with the numbers filed off mixed with Iron Lung. That's a weird description. What makes it like Iron Lung? I have to kill 5 of those? Ugh. You control the inside of a giant Mechanicus-ish robot. Oh! Wait, is this a tabletop game or is this like a video game? And this is the only place those guys spawn. Yeah. Another A rank. I'm on an A rank roll today. I found Korea. Video game not out yet, just looks cool. Huh. I'll have to put an eye out for that. I'm looking forward to the PC game show coming up soon. Make a party. Oh, wait. There's Alex. Hey, I got an achievement. Mark of the Lake A. Nice. That's pretty cool. I've killed several A ranks. One more. Unforgotten, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. I remember many months, I think I was a summoner. I was a healer. Well, summoner's not a healer, but it can be a healer. It's like its alternate form, which is the scholar. Because they like level simultaneously. So I don't know if they did that back when you last played. But that could be the reason for the confusion. How are you? I hope your day's going well. Or night, or evening, wherever you may be. Scholar. Ah, yeah. I enjoyed Scholar. Scholar I thought was a really good time. Alright. Anything else we need here? I think everything else we need is on the other side. In Blue Fog. Wait, no. Oh yeah, that's that one. Okay. Doing pretty good, lurking, just enjoying gaming this finest. Awesome. What have you been playing? Low blow that. Q, have a good one, man. Thank you for coming by and chatting for a little bit. Recently, Grounded became free with PS Plus. I've only jumped on that. I have quite a few friends that have played that game a lot, and they seem to have really enjoyed it. Wait, why am I walking? Did I hit a button? God damn it. No. No, wait, this should be this. Oh my god. What are my fucking hotkeys? Keybind. How did I hit that key? Oh, that key. Okay. I don't know how I managed to hit that. And then I need to hunt a... Oh, I think that's it, actually. Yep. Alright, so now we're on to Korthus. Have I been watching any of the Kefka stuff? No, but I've been hearing about it. People in chat have been telling me about it, and it sounds very funny. Well, it sounds funny to watch from a safe distance. Maybe the better way to put it. The Boulder Downs. It sounds torturous to be experiencing it. They're learning as they're trial and error before guides are made, and the guides are usually not made by the world first and supposed to clear by the scruff of their neck. World first TA was actually beaten by a dot ticking out just enough after everyone was taken away from a full and rage wipe. Oof. So what is it about Kefka that's causing so many... So people mentioned that they were like trying emotes and shit. What is it about Kefka that's causing people to be like, we have to experiment doing weird shit or we're all gonna die? Kefka's ultimate is fourth wall breaking? Oh no. If you do the fight as intended, you get a fake ending with no loot and have to leave and re-instance. Oh my god. That sounds rage-inducing. That sounds so rage-inducing. That's so funny. I mean, if I was the one doing it, it would not be funny. But from a distance, so they're just like fighting the fight and being like, yeah, we're doing good, we're doing good. And the game's like, good job, you did it. And then kicks on, they're like, wait. Wait a second. Southern Thanalan. Why are the devs bullies, yo? Because funny? I mean, it do be kind of funny. I have to kill 5 of those? Ugh. I haven't even seen that many. Are there more down here? There's one. Here's one. Before he goes into the herd phase, he just grabs the camera and talks to the player. That's fucking hilarious. Was Kefka implied to be able to break the fourth wall in his original game? I did not think that was a power he possessed. Unforgotten, you have a lovely night. Thanks so much for popping in and saying hello. Yeah, I know he's like batshit crazy. Okay, then we're off to North Shroud. So that man really just comes out and pulls a Deadpool, huh? There's the Doulahan. Please die, thank you. Alright, last one. Alright, next up is Northern Thanalan. This should very easily get us to 46. And then we should only need to run like 1 or 2 dungeons and we'll be good. Well, we'll get to 50 at least. And then the real fun begins. So then, shield up. Spay a fucking arm veil, dude. Arm veil was put on this earth to torture. That is its only purpose. Is suffering and relic grinds. No, it's not that bad. It's just boring. The fact that all the bosses are the same is like, what were they thinking, man? Hey, 46. Let's go. All right, last one, Eastern Lenosha. Look at that puny little thing. You call that thing an axe? Pathetic. Egg. Should have got your barrier off sooner, bro. This is the last one of this guy that I need. You are quick with your buff. But it won't save you. One more. And with that, we have finished the Paladin hunt log. We literally have one hunt log left before we will have done all of them. Which is kind of crazy. Hooray! Bumping along, Gladiator. Anyone else? Okay, well that's going. Let's check. Nope, all my gear is still as high as it can be for the moment. We need to check my PvP profile, series Malmstones. Very nice. We also need to check our achievements. The Master Gladiator's Ring. Neat. Clear the Baldician Arsenal. I think, because I did go through this relatively recently. Oh, I could pop to the gold saucer while I'm waiting, because I wanted to do that little thing with you. And then we can go do the Paladin stuff. Ugh, my back. Oh god, I have to remember where to even go for the... it's Cactpot, right? So you can purchase, what, 3 tickets? Alright. Been too long since I've come here. Alright, then thank you, Alex, for the... this thingamajigger. Ollier. This gives us Senor Otter and Senor Otter Pack. Greetings, sir. Pray forgive my presumption, but you're an adventurer, yes? You've the unmistakable air of the worldly sort. Courageous, diligent, hardworking, and generous with your time, I should hope. I am Ollier, and I serve as one of the many attendants at the Mandeville Gold Saucer. The famed Make It Rain campaign is currently underway, and we are come to Ulda to promote the festivities. If we wish to spread word of it more thoroughly, however, we will require extra support. Namely yours, if you are so inclined. Wonderful. It's a great help to us, truly. Pray meet me at the Gold Court, and I shall give a more detailed account of the circumstances. I believe our collaborators are scheduled to perform there shortly. Gold Court. Okay. Gold Court. Yep. Ah, you've arrived. To begin with the explanations, I think it best to let you first experience this year's main attraction. As long as it doesn't make me miss my dungeon queue. People of Ul'dah, lend me your ears. Allow me to present my dear friends come all the way from the far east. These are the Globetrotter Otters, this year's ambassadors to the Gold Saucer. We bid you join us for our ongoing Make It Rain campaign, where merriment abounds and dreams are made manifest with mounds of MGP. Whether you wish to play the Cactpot, race chocobos, or try your hand at Mahjong, there is fun for one and all at the Mandeville Gold Saucer. Putter, putter, pip, pip. The Globetrotters. Globetrotter Otter, she said. Not seen their like before, but I feel as though I've been missing out my whole life. If we go to the Gold Saucer, we may encounter more of those furry little gentlemen. I suppose it has been a while since my last visit. Honestly, if more gambling establishments had otters in suits or tuxedos, I also would be lured in. The Ari performer there is Mistress Ajisa. Her and her otter companions hail from the far eastern nation of Nagxia. I'm told Lord Mandeville owed her people a great debt. 'Twas he who invited her troop to lead our campaign this year. An apt choice, for they dazzle and delight passerbys with their performances. While promotional efforts here at the Gold Court are all well and good, we haven't had the hands to cover as much ground as we initially envisioned. As such, I thought it prudent to seek out a trustworthy adventurer who could guide one of the otters around town. I wish I lived in a place that had, like, festivals and other cool stuff going on. But I don't. I mean, I guess I do. But it's like wine festivals, and I don't drink. Ah, this must be our assistant. We are most delighted to meet you, Dalkaris. I'm Ajisai, and here is my friend Usosuke. Isn't this grand, Usosuke? Dalkaris here is taking you to roam the city. Purr, purr. Pip, 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 pip. You say he seems a trustworthy sort? My, that's rather high praise coming from you, and quite rare besides. Wait, you speak Otter? Indeed I do. For generations, my home village has lived in harmony with otters. Having spent my entire life with them, I am well accustomed to their speech and mannerisms. In fact, Mistress Ajiza is an avid conversationalist, or conservationist, who has dedicated her life to protecting the otters and their habitats. A portion of the proceeds from this year's campaign will go towards Nagxian otter preservation efforts. That they will! It is precisely why I wish to bring as many patrons as possible to the saucer. Their support and yours may save countless otters, so your cooperation would be most appreciated. For promotional purposes, we have prepared you a uniform and a special backpack, not unlike the ones Mistress Ajisai and I are wearing. When you are ready, just say the word and I shall present you with the raiments you require. You all ready then? Excellent. Once you have donned your uniform and backpack, pray accompany Master Usosuke and as he makes his rounds at the steps of Fall. Usosuke is possessed of a keen instinct for locating crowds. Given the limits of his vocabulary, we make for you to speak in his stead and inform patrons of the Gold Saucer's myriad wonders. Alia and I have a meeting to attend, but once we have finished, we mean to canvass the steps of Nald with the rest of the Globetrotter Otters in search of potential patrons. May the Kami of Fortune see fit to bless us both. Now be a good little altar for Dalkaris, Usosuke. Do keep a sharp eye, Master Usosuke, friend. Transformation, cool. Just came from the Legends of Adventure stream. They just finished out their Kickstarter over 16 million. That's crazy. I'm very happy for them. They absolutely deserve it. I think this will be the last group I... Well. Might have to take it extra slow. Oh. That's very exciting. Especially, doesn't that mean they're gonna do a campaign with the Starlight Brigade? They're gonna do like a, they're gonna like run a campaign for them or something? From the the music video that Dan did? 'Cause that's gonna be fucking sick. They're gonna create a 20 to 30 page digital adventure focused around Starlight Brigade. That's fucking sick. That's gonna be so cool, dude. I'm really happy for them. Could not happen to a better group of guys and ladies. I am deeply pleased for them. Going our way. Okay, I'm gonna be a little conservative here. We're only gonna do like 2 groups. I think the healer can handle more, but I'm better safe than sorry of this. Question, Jamonte Jones. First of all, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. If one of the biggest weaknesses vampires is a stake to the heart, why don't they just wear armor around their heart? Like inside of their chest? Or do you mean like, why don't they, because a lot of them do wear armor. And honestly, I would say probably because it would really, really hurt. Like vampires, although they are undead, most of them are described, the vast majority of them are described as being able to feel to at least a reasonable degree. Like if you're talking about literally encircling their hearts with armor, I imagine doing that to themselves would actually genuinely be quite painful. And even though, like, it might make them harder to kill, it would not, like, guarantee their safety, and it would probably be just profoundly uncomfortable. I would assume, but that is an assumption. Most of them will wear, like, decent armor. That way, like, regular stakes can't hit them. But even if they cover their heart in armor, that's not gonna save them from somebody, like, shooting a bullet into their chest. Or, like, piercing it with a magical weapon or some other kind of nonsense. It could also, like, mess with their own flow, the flow of dar that passes through their bodies. Like the things that, you know, like animates them and allows them to exist. It could be that it would cause complications with the way magic flows through their bodies. But that would be a really cool idea for a vampire character. That could theoretically work just fine. Of there being like a vampire lord that's so afraid of death and is so obsessed with protecting himself that he's willing to do something fairly insane, like encase his heart in armor beneath his chest. Because that would be a very desperate vampire. Which I can, you know, I could respect that in a villain. It very likely could come with very unusual consequences, though. Like, he might be, like, really heavy because of all that extra metal that's inside of his body, so, like, maybe he's more vulnerable to, like, large bodies of water, or, you know, he would have to be very cautious around certain kinds of enemies, like gold wizards. Anyone that is a metal wizard would be a particularly dangerous opponent for him. Hey, there we go. And I got I got some armor for my trouble. And that got me to level 48. Which means it's time for Aramvale! And it popped instantly, let's go! Do I feel the holy light? Yeah, I feel pretty holy. Cut that a little close. I got shirk. Drag them further in. Oh, Jamonte Jones, that's very sweet of you to say. Thank you so much for the kind words. Sweetie pie. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I think for tonight our goal's just gonna be to get to 50. I think that'll be a good goal. Did I see Sage has joined the 14 hype? Oh, is she? That's fun. Well, was she convinced because we found her in Hingashi? They're like, Sage, you're already in the game. What are you doing? Come play. Bring it on, you big bitch. 49, baby, let's go. Hi, Scion. How you doing? I was wondering if you were going to show up today. Okay, it's just this squad. We are literally just about to hit 50. Oop. This is how Private Series is getting Final Fantasy pays off more because it gets more of the viewers jumping too. Yeah, I'm excited for Sage to start playing too. I hope fucking Crystal Goblin will open up at some point so that we can more reliably all play together without it being as much of a hassle. Oh, is it already opened up? Because I'd like us to move over as many people as we can. Circle of Scorn. We did it! Pew, 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 pew. Let's go do this otter shit. Oh, I gotta transform. Transform! This is such a hilariously casual outfit. Hoppin, how are you doing? You ought to be there. Pip, pip, pip. Oh, Mother, look, isn't he sweet? I think he's trying to tell us something. Go to the Gold Saucer, spend money. I see, so they're having a festival at the Gold Saucer? Will there be more adorable like animals like him wandering around? There's a special strategy game just for mammoths and minions. That sounds like a dream come true. I'd love to see it all for myself. Can we go to the Gold Saucer, Mother dearest? Can we? We'll need to consult your father about it. He did recently bring up the subject of taking more family outings, though, so I doubt he'll refuse. Thank you so much for finding us. If I see you at the Gold Saucer, I'd love to spend more time with you. Oh, she was talking to the otter. I was like, child. Advertising gambling to children. Child, did you know if you get your parents' credit card, you can have all the honors and tuxedos that you could possibly wish for? Why, I've not seen a classier creature in all my days. Have you some business with us? Ah yes, the Make It Rain campaign. Lord Godbert always did have a penchant for dressing his mascots in dignified raiments. And I see you are dressed in some striking accoutrements as well. Tell me, as an aficionado of all things fashion, what might I gain from going to the Gold Saucer? You'll love Masked Rose's fashion report. Is that right? I normally have no interest in gaudy amusement parks, but that sounds rather promising. Perhaps it's worth experiencing for myself. Thank you, my fuzzy little gent. You've given me a fresh new perspective on the saucer, and that tuxedo is absolutely flawless, I must say. Off he goes again. Those silly little rascal otters. So thank you for the super chat. Also, I'm 100% in favor of saying Total War Troll Mythos with the Hydra stuff for the 17th of July, so we can overshadow the release. I don't know if we're gonna overshadow it, but we'll certainly be at the same time. Purr, pip, 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 purr, pip, pip. Hey, let me guess. Something's afoot at the Gold Saucer. Ah, so the Make It Rain campaign's returned, eh? Haven't been to the saucer in an age. But I really ought to change that. We owe much and more to Lord Godbert, after all. You know Godbert Mandeville personally? The three of us were Alamegan refugees, you see. The average Olden didn't take so kindly to us, and despite our best efforts, our job prospects were slim to none. But Godbert Mandeville changed all that. Hired the three of us and more to help build his Gold Saucer. He's so dapper. He's so dapper! Don't suppose your companion's tuxedo was based on Signor Sabotindo's, was it? Pardon? Senor Sabotender's a favorite of mine. Him and all he represents. Construction on the saucer started soon after the calamity. In those days, Dalamud's aftermath haunted every waking moment of our lives. And yet, despite it all, there was an old Lollofellan man among the workers who loved nothing more than to make us laugh. Every day he'd think up some new dance or pose to lift our spirits. Some called him eccentric, but none could deny the joy he brought us. After our work was done, the saucer was built. Old Godbert sought that man out and dubbed him the first Senor Sabotender. Even now, even if it's not the same man in the suit, I can't help but grin when he strikes his famous pose. It ain't much of my business anymore, but keep on spreading that joy to others, just like our friend did. Boop, boop. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. I'll let you get back to it. And don't you worry, we'll find time to visit the saucer. Pow! Pip, 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 pip. With his rounds complete, Sotek sets off in the direction of the Gold Court. I mean, the Gold Sensor does make a lot of sense as a calamity, like disaster relief thing. Welcome back, Dalkarius. I must extend my thanks to you once again for accompanying dear Usasuke. You ought to thank Dalkarius as... Is something troubling you, Usasuke? Beep, 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 beep. You wish to learn Senor Sapotender's famous pose? What inspired this all of a sudden? Did aught occur during your rounds? I cast Exposition Dump. Ah, so that's the way of it. I imagine Usasuke yearns to uplift others in the self-same spirit of Senor Sabotendor. A noble desire, that. And one that can be feasibly arranged. I shall speak with Lord Godbert and request the tutelage of our current Senor Sabotender. Our patronage has thrived in part thanks to his efforts, after all. Master Usasuke's continued endeavors will be a boon to guests and staff alike. Isn't that wonderful, Usasuke? We may never have made this discovery without your assistance, Dalkarius. I'm in your debt. Well then, I believe it's high time we made our way to the Gold Saucer. Pray meet us there at your earliest convenience, Master Adara. Your reward awaits. Oh, teleported me right there. Convenient. Ah, there you are. Allow me to express my thanks again for spending time with Master Usasuke. He and his fellow globetrotter otters took to their posing lessons most diligently. Our current Senor Sabotendor was quite impressed with the results. This is, I'm sure, our clientele will be. What's more, I'm pleased to report that this year's promotional campaign is proving incredibly profitable. It pays to take the Gold Saucer directly to Ulda, so to speak, and you were an invaluable asset to our success. In recognition of these efforts, Lord Godbert has expressed interest in personally presenting you with your reward. Allow me to take you to him. Oh, we get to see Godbert. Nice leather print on your armor. Yeah, came with it. The man, the myth, the legend. Alcarius, welcome, my friend, to the Gold Saucer. Alia tells me you have done us a great service, promoting our campaign with aplomb. As you can see, the tall saucer is teeming with satisfied guests. And so, in the spirit of innovation with which I pride my craft, it is my great privilege to bestow upon you my newest masterpiece. Behold! I present to you Signor Otter, a mammoth crafted the likeness of our friend Usasuke. This miniature globetrotter and the backpack we entrusted to you earlier are yours to keep. As Alia may have mentioned, I have pledged to invest a percentage of our profits into otter preservation efforts, and we're off to a most heartening start. On behalf of all involved, you have my heartfelt gratitude. The Gold Saucer is, and shall ever be, a place of merriment for all who enter, which is why I hope we can expect your patronage as well. Until then, know that we eagerly await your next visit. Thanks, boss. Oh. Seasonal event complete. Check out the attendant for discounted items. Oh, there's like really cool weapons. That's cool. Blood sword. Oh my god, there's like super expensive ones too. Wow, this is so cool. Oh my god, I want to get like all of these. Oh my god, I want so many of these. Gear, a gambler set. Oh, there's a bunny set. Oh jeez. Oh my god, there's so much cute shit. Arch demon horns, succubus horns, a curl mask, coxcomb, Charlene goggles. Oh, there's like regular people clothing. I gotta get normal people clothes. Oh my god, I want to buy just like fucking everything, dude. Claws of the Beast. Wow, they're like claws. Yo, give me those. I'll take the Archdemon horns. Bro, what the heck? There's so much cool shit. Señorita Sabotindo. I blew through all my money already. Don't waste out gear, leave me alone! It looks cool! I have no regrets! That's a cool looking sword. What are the other shields I got? Oh, the Emperor's new shield is just invisible? Oh, because the Emperor's clothes, I assume. Skjolder. Oh, the Gygax shield is nice. That's actually like a sizable shield. Oh yeah, the shield's the goddess. That's just sad, it's fine. I bought a bunch of shit I don't need, and I regret none of it. Oh, interesting. Auto gear's only putting that on you because the high block value. Why is it worse than the other ones? There. There's a bunch of emotes and stuff they have for sale as well. Is there? I didn't see emotes. Or does somebody else have it? The gear is fucking cool. Like, oh my god, I want to buy so much of the gear. It's low on overall stats. Oh, okay. One of the other vendors. Okay. So the main vendor, okay. Oh yeah, the registration stuff. Oh, there's like, oh god, there's so much shit I want to buy. There's so much shit I want to buy! Sigh. You should definitely get the full Emperor's New set when you can eventually. Being able to hide gear entirely is great for new glamour ideas. That's not a bad idea. Oh, whoops. I probably should have gone and done my Paladin quest first so that I would get gear, but... Looks like we're in the clear on that. Oh! I'm a run back. That's a big old tonberry. I done goofed. Yeah, I'll do my Paladin stuff after this. I'm a little naked feeling. I like how they just call a wheel an immune device, as if we don't understand what the purpose of a... Like, what could this device possibly be? I think we could do one more. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I remember right for this area, you literally just want to like run through it. Or not. This dungeon's so weird. And spin it. Hey, Laxlot, how you doing? Good to see you. The instant servers for this dungeon used to be clocked a lot by bots during one of the earlier parts of the game. That sucks. Bring forth the Tonberry King. I shouldn't have done that. I forgot you just want to ignore the ads. We're gonna run journal real quick. We're just gonna blitz this shit. That way I can just turn it in and get a chunk of free experience. Cause I need to pick up the new one. So we got Howling Eye Extreme. Oh, I need to switch to a different job. Oh, goodness. Then we got Thorn March. I hate the default fan curve on my 5090. Just remember I forgot to enable my custom mobile gaming and it's heating the room at 85C. Ugh, gross. Gross. Tell it to cease that immediately. Next is World Leader. It's so nice you can just one-shot World Leader. That's so good. Thank God for Alex. Thank Heidelin for Alex. Ultima's Bane. And then, hey, we got a line! And we're potentially on our way to a 2-line. Fost Ak Fost. Where the fuck it is? Fost Ak Thok. And then we can just do, Alexander. Thought.
Dance to the song of ringing
I should call her.
Thou hast bested me.
Do always love him. Oh! We could get a 3-line! We could get a 3-line! Oh, come on. Alexander, Arm of the Father. We could get a 3-line! Alexander. The Arm of the Father. I could get a 3. Come on. Chat, send me your energy. Send me your energy. I could get the fabled 3-line. It could happen. It could happen. I love how fast that is. Alright. Alright. People, I need you to send me your prayers. I need you to send me your energy. Please, chat. Please, send me your power. I could get a 3-line. Oh my god, I could get a gold certificate and I could get like a gajillion MGP points. Oh, please. Please give me the 3-line. Please give me the 3-line. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I need pie. Come on, don't fuck me on this. 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 Oh my god! Fucking happened! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! 3 lines! Let's fucking go! It happened! It's a Skaven symbol? Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. It is the symbol of the Great Horned Rat. He was pleased with my victory early today. Oh my god! I can't believe we fucking got it! Bro, that's crazy! Oh, I'm so happy. Holy shit. Holy shit, I got a 3-line. Let's fucking go. Watching this on and off for a year in this game mechanic still confuses the head out of me. So basically what it is it's like a scratch off, right? Where every time you do something over here, you get to turn it in and it gives you a sticker. But the sticker that you get is random. So you don't know which sticker you're gonna get or which place it's gonna be in. So it just shows up somewhere, and you get 9 stickers every week. And if you get 4 in a row, you get a line. And the more lines you get, the better goodies you get, with 3 being the maximum. All right, let me see your gold certificates. So I can get the Venturous Kamoi flute. The Sabotender de la Luna whistle, the Wondrous Laner whistle, the Troll horn, the Calodontus horn, or some really fancy level 100 gear. I want to know all 6 mounts. Oh, Magic's Children's Bed. Just down the line. The Calodontis is a boar. The troll is a brown monster. Laner is a special recolor of the laner. The Sabotender is weird, and Kamoi is a green doggo. This is actually probably going to be like the fanciest mount, or like the most exclusive mount that I have, because getting a 3-line is such a pain in the ass. Well, I know I'm definitely getting a mount, so I can go ahead and turn it in, because I know... Oh, I'm getting a cutscene. Oh, wow! Wow, 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 wow! Chloe can't believe her eyes! Did you really do all this? This will make, like, Chloe's bestest story ever! Here, Chloe will give you some of her bestest stuff ever! Wow, I got a full cutscene for that. Alright, so I want this. I think I want the silver certificate, the gold certificate, and then the NGP gold card. Would you agree with that, Alex? Because you can get some good stuff for silver too, right? Man, I'm so happy we got that. So we're good. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll take gold, silver, MGP, and Allegan. Ba, 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 ba. What do you got on silver? Oh, also give me a new journal. Alright, silver. Silver can give us the Construct VIS Core, the Incitatus Whistle, and it also has like a shitload of minions. Arianje. Oh, Omegas. We can get one of the Omegas. An Anteater. I can also get Framer kits. Any of these particularly good? Hawk has the Construct. That is so fucking goofy. It's such a silly construct. What does the... Oh, I can't even get it. I need 2 to get the Instatus. Okay. Oh no, wait. Items required. Wait, do I have 2? Oh, I do have 2. What does Instatus look like? Oh, you sent me all the mounts on Discord? Cool. Let's see, Calodontis. Yep, that do be a big boar. Oh, it's the Lord of the Bull. It's the Lord of the Bulls from the Lancer storyline. Okay. The Wondrous Laner is a green bird. Thank you. Incitatus is a green unicorn. Alright. Venturous Kamoi is a very nice looking dog, actually. Magicked Children's Bed is a flying bed. Okay. Saboteur de la Luna. Wow, the Sabotender de la Luna is absolutely fucking terrifying. That is like genuinely kind of terrifying to look at. Alright, so I definitely want the Venturous Kamoi flute. I'm gonna get that. Wait. Oh, I forgot to look at the troll. The troll is so goofy. He's like a big dumb dog with scales on his legs for some reason. Yeah, I'm gonna get the green doggy. And then for silver, I'm gonna get... And I feel like that's the only, like, magical unicorn I haven't gotten yet. Yeah, that's fine. So we got green mounts. So we've got the green unicorn to go along with all of my other unicorns. I don't know if I have all of them, but I feel like I have almost all of them. Oh, wait, are these unicorns or are these just regular horses? No, these are just regular horses. Ah, okay, so they're actually different. And we got green doggo. Green doggo. I have a brag mount. This feels good. A brag mount is very, very cool. Oh, it says I've left the wrong room. Wait, I'm in the wrong place. Welcome, friend. I have important news for you. In my search for the traitor, I've been looking through old records and discovered something chilling. Around the time the traitor Sotek was named captain, several famed soldiers of the Sultan Sworn met with untimely deaths. But strangely, our records do not say how they died. Curious, I begged the favor of an old friend and received permission to inspect medical records kept by Frondale's frontistery. I discovered that the soldiers died in various ways. Some in combat, some suddenly at night in the barracks. But in nearly every case, there were signs that poison had played a role in their demise. Yes, poison. Carefully, invisibly administered. The more I read, the more I saw the dark hand of death's embrace at work. Assassins in the pay and service of the Monitarists. A society so secretive that few believe it truly exists. But no matter how skilled and devious the assassins, they should not have been able to kill so many of the Sultan Sworn elite without being discovered. Not, that is, without help from within our own ranks. So I asked myself, who had the most to gain from their deaths? One by one, the former captain, his trusted aides, the most capable of the Sultan Sworn who might become future commanders. All of them slain by an invisible hand. And with their deaths, the way was open for Sotek to become the Sultan Sworn's youngest captain in a century. The Monitarists were plotting to kill the best and bravest of the Sultan Sworn, to purge its ranks of greatness, and innovate it so that it could no longer carry out its duty to serve as sole sword and shield of the Sultanate. Which begs the question, how did Zoltzakil remain captain for 30 long years? How did he avoid the poisoner's kiss when men better than him had succumbed? There can only be one explanation. He was the monitorist Catspaw, the turncoat in our midst. Needless to say, I'm more determined to track him down than ever before. While I continue my investigation, I have a trial for you. I want you to seek the gallant armor, the legendary raiments worn by generations of the finest soldiers of the Sultansworn. In accordance with Sultansworn tradition, the set that would be yours has been scattered across southern Thanalan. Each piece has been locked within a coffer, which will be guarded by 2 men. You must best the Sultansworn themselves if you are to claim their armor. Well, at least he was nice enough to put them all in the same area. Send a squire to do a man's work? Oop, I guess you were supposed to be a support healer. Well, unfortunately for you, I saw you first. Why are they... This is a very silly look. That is a very silly look, I must say. Paladin's out here wearing booty shorts. How dare you stun me, sir? Ah, that looks much better. the seemingly booty shorts with the like cowgirl boots was not the look. That was not the look at all. This looks much better. Still not a fan of the leopard print, but it's not part of this set, so it's fine. That was such a bad look. Oh lordy. Good. The armor is yours. You have learned your lessons well and honed your skills. Now you are ready to face Zolxakil the traitor. Yes, the time has come. I've discovered his hiding place and made contact through emissaries. We are negotiating the return of Oathkeeper. Secrecy is crucial, as is preparation. We will leave only when you are ready. The recovery of Oathkeeper will be the first step in restoring the honor of the Sultan Sworn. I have told Zolxakil that if he returns the sword, we will give him a fair trial. Otherwise, he shall be captured and thrown at the feet of the Sultana for judgment. The parley is to take place south of Forgotten Springs in the Sagoli Desert. Give me your map and I will mark the location. While I believe he is acting alone, we must be prepared for anything. We may be certain that the Monitorist will not take kindly to his surrender. In fact, I believe that should the Monitorist discover Zolxakil is willing to parley, they will surely try to intervene. Therefore, we must not speak of what we do, not to anyone. We should travel separately as to not attract attention. Shall meet again at the parley. Hey Mix, how you doing? How you like Paladin? Yeah, it's fun. It's a very nice tank career. Like, boy howdy is it efficient at what it does. You can tell that it's like a true tank career instead of an off tank. My boy just left the sword stabbed in the ground. So you dared to come. You are a brazen one, I will grant you that. But did you really think I wouldn't find out? Come, confess. My allies within the Sultan's Sworn have told me the truth. I know you're working in league with the traitor and the Monitorist. Confess! With your dying breath, you will tell me where I can find Oathkeeper and the traitor who stole it. Do you dare accuse my own Sultan Sworn of lying? Our comrades in arms, every one of us, bound in brotherhood by our oath. I would trust them with my life. What is your word when set against theirs? We know the meaning of honor! You are a naive fool. I suspected you from the beginning, ever since you showed me the soul of the Paladin that the traitor Zolxakil gave you. You were, no matter how briefly, a Paladin. And as such, you are bound by a code of honor that is as unforgiving as it is noble. Traitor! I sentence you to death, and decree that your body shall lie here and feed the crows. Well, he obviously got tricked. Save whatever dignity you have left and accept your fate. How about... no. How dare you use our arts against us? Confess, damn you! Confess! You cannot do this! I am the greater swordsman, your superior, in every way. You were blinded, Genlins, by your own conviction. Genlins, remember your own lesson. A paladin does not exist to defend his position or the honor of his fellow Sultan Sworn. Those men were assassins in service to the Monitorists. The moment you outlived your usefulness, you were to be killed. You and this free paladin of yours. Liar! You are their agent! You betrayed us for them! You are always naive, Jinlins. Too willing to trust your fellow man. It's one of your virtues, but you have a deplorable habit of turning your virtues into vices. Think of the information you uncovered. How did you come by it? Did it fall into your lap as if, oh, I don't know, someone was feeding it to you for their own purposes? You and the paladins under your command are the monetarist lapdogs. Jinlins, you've been led a merry dance and followed their lead at every step. Then you were never a traitor. You were innocent. I have wronged you. Easy now. Your wounds aren't mortal, but you still need to rest. I'll take care of the captain. He's had worse. But we'll have him back on his feet soon enough. You've become a fine warrior and learned all there is to know about the way of the paladin. I think perhaps that you are not aware just how much you've grown. Well, 'tis time you were made aware, paladin. When the captain's recovered, keep an eye on him for me, will you? He needs someone like you to watch his back. Words of Sotek have awoken memories of the Paladin's past. That was very abrupt. Cover. Take all damage intended for another party member as long as said partner remains within 20 miles. Oh, that's really nice. I can absorb damage for people. Paladin, I've done you a great wrong. I allowed myself to be hoodwinked, accused you of treason, and even turned my sword against you. I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. As for me, yes, I am recovered from my wounds, at least those that will heal. Far more important than that, Sotek was innocent after all. He was never a traitor. And the dream that I followed in my youth was not a lie. I remain captain of the elite, although a poor substitute for my predecessor. I am now working on a plan to strike back at the monetarists and restore the Sultan Sworn to its former strength. No, do not be afraid for me. We've unmasked the foe, and he cannot hide behind his deceptions anymore. The assassins won't find it easy to reach me. For now, I will bide my time, marshal my strength, and when the time is ripe, strike hard at our enemies. Woohoo! I can provide cover. Oh, okay, it's a two-parter. Welcome, Paladin. I had hoped to see you before I left. You remained a true friend, even after the wrongs I did to you. I owe you my trust. I will tell you everything I have learned. After our encounter in the hills, I spent some time in the care of Sotek, recovering from my wounds. As I convalesced, he gave me the true account of what happened these last few years in his solitary war against the monetarists. After he went into hiding, he tried to get word to me about what was happening. I was surrounded by agents in the pay of the monetarists who kept me isolated and ignorant. They planted the lie that Sotek was a traitor and tricked me into tracking him down. I was their puppet, twitching obediently at the end of the strings they pulled. But when I discovered that Death's Embrace had been behind the demise of my brothers and sisters, they panicked. Especially when they found out I had shared the information with you. They set a trap for us and baited it with the promise of a parley with Sotek. Sotek was no traitor, as I should well have known. I allowed myself to be deceived by the whispers of mummers and flatterers, and no, that was not the way of it. It was not the lies that made me blind, but my desire, nay, obsession, to restore our honor. The Sultan sworn and all paladins who have bent the knee to a higher cause, honor is a means to an end, not the end itself. I lost sight of that. In doing so, lost sight of my true duty. Sotek understood what was happening. That is why he gave you the soul of the paladin. It was a remonstration, a message. Look how adventurers live, he was telling. Where does their honor, their authority come from? I owe my position to the machinations of the monetarists. They calculated that a young captain, eager to prove his loyalty, bound by unquestioning fealty, would be all the easier to control. They were right. I am a sham and a fake. The world does not know that. Even the illusion of power is a power of sorts. I can use it to fight back. I will tell my subordinates that I am fleeing to Snowcloak and Corthus. When the monitors hear this, as they surely will, they will send assassins after me again. But when they show their hand, I will stand my ground and fight back. I realize you may wish to offer your assistance. However, I cannot in good conscience put you in harm's way anymore. You too have become a target of the Cabal's assassins. The odds will be against me, and that much is certain. But Sotek has taught me much, and if I'm brave and vigilant, I know I can triumph. I'm sorry you have been caught up in our own political struggles. But now, as a paladin, it's time you traveled your own path. And yes, yes, Sotek wished to have a word with you as well. We'll find him in central Thanaland. Allow me to mark the location on your map. I feel like something that's actually very interesting to me about the Paladin storyline is that something I find very, very interesting is that the Paladin storyline kind of feels like one of the only A Realm Reborn jobs that was really laying the groundwork for what was going to happen at the end of A Realm Reborn, like the big betrayal that was coming, which is, despite its simplicity, which is kind of interesting. Thank you for coming, Dalcaris. We haven't much time, so I will be blunt. Jedlins will die if he faces death's embrace alone. I know what I must do. I suspect you do as well. You are the man I believe you to be, and we shall meet again soon. Like, even though the Death's Embrace don't seem directly tied to what happens with the whole, the Poisoned Feast and all that, like, it feels like the Paladin storyline was really tapping into that same vein, where it was setting up for the Monetarists to be, like, the baddies. Or at least a extreme sect of them to end up being the baddies. Which, if that is the case, which it seems that it is, I could see why the storyline kind of falls a bit flat, especially for the how Heaven's Word kind of doesn't really resolve that storyline. But we'll have to see what the Heaven's Word Paladin storyline looks like. You as well! I told you to go to ground. This isn't your fight. First, Sotek, now you. Are you both so eager to die? You forget that we are paladins! Wheresoever our duty leads us, we go, and do so of our own free will. To abide by one's own sense of justice is to embrace the paladin's creed. Sworn or unsworn, we are paladins true. And it is the only true oath, and the only true oath we swear is the one we swear to ourselves. Now come! Let us stand shoulder to shoulder and show the blackguards the metal of our soul, and the steel of our swords. I like how the monitors sent monsters. Oh, I guess they are manipulated. I suspected they would send minions, but voice? Ah, hardly a challenge for a trio of paladins. Surely the monitorists would go to greater lengths than this. Those voices were called forth by a mage. A mage who I suspect is observing as we speak. Spread out and search for anything unusual, but tread light. It could very well be a trap. What could that glowing grimoire be about? What sorcery is this? Likely the work of our mage. It pulses with a queer light. Up above! It's the mage, the grimoire, it's a trap! It's a trap! Damn! Sotek, Paris, are you injured? How disappointing. I hope to finish this quickly. Not that I expect you will live much longer. Cut down the assassins quickly, but where that mage? Magics are not to be trifled with. Where did that monstrosity come from? Over there, look! That grimoire is the source! I will hold the beast at bay. Genlens, Alcaris, destroy the grimoire! Yeah, I heard about John Blanche. That is very, very sad. You've done well! You never flinched from your duty, you followed your path you knew you had to take, and you showed us what it means to be a paladin. You even managed to prise the scales from Genlin's eyes while you were at it. It's been an honor to know you and watch you grow. In any case, today's battle should blunt the Monitor's dagger, at least for a while. They'll think twice before sending assassins after the Sultan Sworn again. I trust you will see to this mess, gentlins? Yes, sir. I mean, Captain. Please, sir, return to the capital. Take up your command again. The burden, it is too much for the likes of me. The monitorists may have stolen Oathkeeper, but oaths are not forged in steel. They are sworn in the heart. You never betrayed your oaths, gentlemen. And as for your leadership, well, ask this Paladin if he learned anything from you. No matter the circumstances, once a man has left the Sultan Sworn, he cannot return. No, I followed my own path, and on it I will stay. I have followed you since the day I vowed to join the ranks of the Sultan Sworn. Has the time come for me to stop following and begin to lead? I hate to see him leave, but I love to watch him go. He says, "Thank you for coming. Once again, you have placed me in your debt. See me in the city when you return. I will have something for you." How's Paladin going? It's good. We're finishing the Rome Reborn leg of Paladin. Excuse me. You've kept your oath and awoken memories of Paladin's past. Welcome, Paladin. These have been troubled times for the Sultan Sworn. You have served us loyally. You did what was just, followed the Paladin way, and defended the weak and needy. You are a true Oathkeeper. Honor and right were yours from the very beginning, and that is what made you strong. Strong enough to defeat me. The sword Oathkeeper has yet to be found, but I have come to realize that I do not need it. Nay, not to lead the Sultan Sworn, nor to restore our good name. The oaths we keep are in our hearts, not in hallowed blades. Sotek has left to wander the nations of Eorzea. He is a man of honor, and unless I am very much mistaken, he will continue to look for the sword that was gifted by our ruler centuries ago. I shall continue to serve Ul'dah as one of the Sultan Sworn. You shall defend the people of Eorzea as a free Paladin. Our paths diverge now. We shall forever be bound by the oaths we keep in our hearts. But listen to me. Noble words aren't much good to an adventurer who has to face monsters and menaces out in the real world. Fortunately, I have something that will serve you rather better. This sacred armor has been kept within the Sultan Sworn for many generations. It was given only to those Sultan Sworn who had, through feats of arms and deeds of great courage, earned the privilege to wear it. But something tells me that, for the first time since it left the Armorer's Forge, this armor should go to someone who is not of the Sultan Sworn. If I allowed myself to be a slave to tradition, the Paladin who deserves it the most would never wear it. Now wouldn't that be a waste of fine plate? Just one thing. If anyone asks where you got it, you mustn't say it was me. Hooray! We did it! The souls of Paladin's path bequeath to you their wisdom. Hallowed ground. Not bad. What does hallowed ground do? Renders you impervious to most attacks. Thank you. Oh, God. That's such a relief. That's so good. Do I have enough space for this set? Yeah, I do. The Valor coffer. Oh, it got fancier looking. We live in troubling times, Darkarius, as you well know. That's why it's more important than ever that the Sultan's sworn stand ready to serve as the sword and shield of the Sultanate. Where were you during the poison feast? Where were you? For a time, I feared that our order was doomed. Then you helped us to restore our good name. Your shining example inspired many young men and women to seek us out. And as we speak, they train to hone their skills. A few words of encouragement from the famed free Paladin himself would do well to much to motivate them further, I should think. Perhaps you would consider paying them a visit at Camp Blue Fog. The Paladins must have been absolutely fucking furious that the Heavensward storyline does not revolve around them, like, getting revenge on some part of the Monetarists, or, like, going after whichever agent Telegiad allegedly used to poison the fucking Sultana herself. Like, the Paladins should have had a whole revenge storyline for Heavensward. The fact that that clearly is not the direction they're going with it, oh, that's so weak. It's not their fault. It's not the class identity's fault. It's because of the whole thing of, we've talked about it a lot, but the whole thing that Square Enix got cold feet with the story that they were clearly trying to tell, but they got cold feet about it. I did not realize the Paladins suffered so hard from that. Like, I can already tell this is going to be a nothing burger storyline. Paladin is by far the worst storyline of all of the jobs. Like, I will be shocked if there's a worse job storyline-wise, because they clearly set the ball up and then they didn't hit it. That is a huge bummer. All right, I'm gonna go buy a new weapon and shield. Like, the Paladin should have been all up in that business. Like, their Heavensward, like, their 50 to 60 plot line should have revolved, like, purely around all the shit that happened at the end of A Realm Reborn. Like, holy moly, they should have been up to their ears in that shit. Poor bastards. Like, if I was a Paladin main, like, and that had happened in real time, I would have been so upset. Cause, like, you got robbed of a storyline. Absolutely robbed. Which one of you idiots has the weapons? Ironworks, I think? Yeah. It's Ironworks, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get the Magitech sword. And let's get the shield. Honestly, I don't like a lot of Ironworks gear. This one does not look bad with like the base gear. I have comments with their spoilers, so I'll stay quiet. That's fair. That's fair. All right. Like, I was genuinely kind of shocked when we got to the level 40 and 45 Paladin stuff, because it was like, wait, this is like literally setting up for the whole end. Like, I feel like if I had mained Paladin for a Rome Reborn, I would have, that's like the only class that I feel like when all the shit goes down, they would have been like, I fucking knew it! I knew this! I told all you fuckers we couldn't trust them! Like, I imagine they would have just been like going nuts. They would have been like, oh, we fucking told you! We told you the monsters were evil! Inkeep. Okay, so I can get rid of... What? Why is the gallant... Oh, that's weapons. Huh, I was like, the fuck? Okay, so we can put away the gallant set. Boop, 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 boop. Hoppit, well, congrats for getting caught up, Hoppit. Let's see, what else? What do I want to put away here? The White Knight. We can put that away. The Halakarnas of blah 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 sword. We can put that away. Brass Bastard. Carnage sword. That thing. That thing. Why am I putting these in here? Why not? The blood sword. Skilder. Bull Hoplon. Iron Scudum. Iron Lantern. Bronze Hoplon. Gygus. Emperors. Nice. The Face of the White. I can store that as a set. Nice. I do like when I can store entire sets. That makes my life much easier. Conquistador! It's always good to just store some random shit. Archdemon horns. I don't remember which of these are important, which ones aren't. Claws of the beast. Sure, whatever, that'll do for now. It ain't perfect, but it'll suffice. You can get rid of that. Not gonna be worth anything. The green ones I can give away. That can go. That can go. Deal with a lot of this shit later. Yeah, I feel like Dragoon you don't really need to do in a Realm Reborn. I feel like Dragoon is better to pick up post a Realm Reborn, to be honest. Like I feel like it's better for setup to Heavensward. And it's mainly just so you know what's his face before you hit Heavensward proper. The Azure Dragoon, whose name escapes me at this exact moment in time. Alright, fams. Sion, thank you for the super chat. Paladin is probably the worst and weakest storyline of the job, sadly. At least you'll have all the end Realm Reborn on a higher note with Black Mage 4.1. Well, good. I think that's gonna be it for me tonight, because it is 2 a.m. and I do want to get some rest. We streamed a lot today. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now. I am intending to go pretty ham on Final Fantasy XIV. Estinian, thank you. Yes, Estinian. But I am intending to go pretty goddamn ham on getting Paladin finished over the next week. So stay tuned for more. But I do need to make sure I get to bed at a reasonable hour, because my hope is I could be up at a reasonable hour so we can stream a little bit in the morning before I go see the Amazing Digital Circus ending finale tomorrow afternoon. So in any event, I appreciate you all taking the time to come hang out and enjoy some Final Fantasy XIV with me. We got Paladin to 50. Hell yeah, that's good. We finished the Realm Reborn storyline. That do be important. But I'm gonna find somewhere for y'all to raid. And then I'm gonna peace out and go to sleep. Any War on Lordbridge tomorrow? No, I've reached out to Andy like 3 times, and sadly nothing. All right. Thank you all again for coming to hang out. I'm gonna send y'all out on a raid. I'm gonna send y'all to hang out with my good buddy Grimmy, because nobody else is online. All my buddies are offline right now. Maybe we could find a Final Fantasy XIV streamer. You know what? Maybe we could find someone that's like kind of newish to the game. That's so funny. Wow. Over 4,000 people watching Frosty Mog just suffer. That's very funny. Sprout doing Sprout things, you say? Who is this? Where are they? They look like they're further than me in the story. What about... Wow, there are some, like, giant streamers on now. Yes, I am looking for suggestions. So if you have a friend that's streaming... Drop a name in chat, particularly if they're playing FF14, and I will send y'all off that way. Too dumb to die. Cool beans. That's as good as any. All right, y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all again soon. He's not playing Final Fantasy 14. That's fine. It's whatever. Good night, y'all.